the Northtown district of the Volta region, school children who are also victims of the flood have told Citi News their Christmas hopes hinge on the generosity of Ghanaians. Despite relocating 300 victims, over 1,000 still reside in tents. School children affected by the floods urgently seek educational essentials such as bags and books, as well as shoes and uniforms as Christmas presents. Fred Duho has visited the area and has this report.
After the disaster, a number of parents were affected as well as their children. But one of the sectors that was so hit by the incident was the education sector. Now, in this classroom, we see students who are back to study.
So, in making sure peacefully, not just to judge personally.
We understand this is a JHS 2 class. They've not written their exams, obviously, because they couldn't go according to the calendar that was disrupted by the disaster. In this Mefe Bishop Berwes RCJHS, we see about some 60 students returning. Now, the headmaster is here to tell us what has changed over the period. What has happened since the flood occurred till now?
Okay. During the flooding, that was 11th of October. We were in school like this. I think by this time, people started going home to make sure that their properties are safe or they themselves. So after that, since then, until November 14th, no school. So from that November 14th, we started to gathering the students. And then this classroom was used by some of the victims. They were sleeping here. So we asked them to shift a bit to the other block at the other side. And they also understood it. Moved there. Some, after the flooding or after the land got dried, they moved back to their homes. So we got access to 3 classrooms instead of 6 to manage the students. So far, I may say about 60 to 70% of the students have returned. This class, for instance, there were 84 in class. Currently, we are having 62 coming back. The class happened to be 2 streams, that is A and B. But currently, we are only running the 1 stream for now. So for the Northtown Education Directorate, all the circuits will write exam except MEPE circuit, in which we are also part of the MEPE circuit.
Are you the class prefect? Oh, nice. What's your full name?
Nice.
How are you and everything?
I'm fine. I'm doing well.
Okay. Were you also affected by the flood?
Yes, please. My home was flooded. And we came to settle at the school. There is a camp here. So I've left my home to the camp where my house was flooded. It is normal, but it doesn't feel like how I was in home before coming to school, because I lost so many things in the home, my writing materials, all those stuff. So when I went home, when I go home, it will be better for me.
Now, back here at the St. Kizito SHS, the very place that housed the largest number of displaced victims of the flooding is currently empty. And this classroom, for instance, accommodated about 80 to 100 people, families, children, friends, people who were largely displaced by the flooding. But today, the place is vacant because most of them went back to their homes, while others who had their facilities collapsed have been sent to another safe haven that was built through the MP's initiative. Among the things that were left behind includes this huge tent you see here. The tent served as an accommodation that housed them temporarily, and now that they've moved to their homes, the place is empty and the tent is yet to be dismantled. Now we see another mobile toilet about 5 of them. We see a polytank as well, and those are some of the things that have been left behind since the people vacated the premises of St. Kizito SHS. One of the offices here at the St. Kizito SHS is opened. We are entering. We've seen a number of people here. I want to presume they are teachers. Where are your students?
They were on break, after which the flood set in. So we assume that since the victims have occupied the place, we have decided that they should stay at home. When the place is fully prepared, then they can equally come back.
So when are we looking at?
And the last time we had our staff meeting, we have decided that 3rd day of January next year, they will come.
Okay. Yeah. So what preparations are you going to put in order before they come in?
Yeah, preparation, I can say we have varied way of preparing the students. Some lies in the bosom of the staff. The staff have done their part. The rest left with the NADMO and the other organizations for them to at least come and do some fumigation, painting, and other stuffs. And most of our items too have been destroyed.
There is nothing like what I am seeing now at the Gome JHS, a school where we have a number of canopies numbering over 20, with a number of children who are literally walking around, waiting patiently for food to be ready for them to eat, some of them playing all around and even finding joy in this particular camp. This is a camp where we understand the household here is about 84. We have the leader of this particular camp here. Tell us about this camp.
To fio biak bagba jejem ekuli MDO biak bagba jejema ye monu pokpe sumi amesimite le jijo viande pole ge gake mi de kukube menye like be mi le jijo kpone mo mi bie Ghana to be mi le vovo pokpo menene mo mi hiene pekpelon cho gbo be na tato mi fioji na tu ehone mi ne Christmas ha wa toji what are dreaming me fine.
We are going to ask the children what they want for Christmas. You know, Christmas is just around the corner, and obviously they will be expecting a number of things from their parents. Fonma. Christmas, but nuka dimele ne Christmas. Nuka dibe na na okrita no plan on akodu Christmas.
Awu.
Awu ye.
Afokpa.
Okay. Nuka ha.
Kuku.
Oh, that's nice. She wants a dress, a footwear, and that of a hat to put on. What do you want for Christmas? What do you need for Christmas?
I need a dress.
Okay. And what again?
My school bag.
Okay. Those are the two things you want? Oh, okay. What do you want for Christmas?
School uniform.
You want school uniform? Okay, that's okay. What do you want for Christmas?
Bag.
Bag, school bag. Good. So this is just but a few of the children who need a number of things, ranging from clothing, from shoes to school bags. Some of them even want hats so that they can equally celebrate with the entirety of the world as far as this season is concerned. My name is Fred Duho reporting for Citi News.